The fifth year is actually the most exciting years of a company when you're looking at the companies that are 20, 30, 10, 15 years old today, giants that are, $1 billion companies, growing. The third to fifth year is a magical time because usually, you have set, a foundation, success, leadership, also internally, how the company is growing. Now, Crowd1 has had a lot of, I would say, instrumental, almost crazy things happening. During 1.5 years of Crowd1's 2.5 years, basically, there's been a pandemic. And we all know how the pandemic has affected, many markets, many companies. And it actually affected Crowd1 as well. Crowd1 came out to its true potential and exploded from 1 million to 10 million to 20 million members and beyond, and today 33 million members. But internally, the company had to, fight, and there was many people that was actually, I would say, working 10, 15, 20 different hats, doing the, not only their own work, but also multiple other things because the company was growing so quick. And but the network has always been growing. And why do I say this? Well, it's time to go as proactive to reactive, etc., as Jens was talking about. But also, we are a giant only a few years old, and it's time to to make that sustainable long-term decisions to actually be there 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. And one thing actually when this company was founded and has always been the goal, that is actually to have the most attractive compensation plan in the industry, push the compensation plan to every limit there is. So actually gives everybody that's just starting, everybody that's building, and all the, of course, the top leaders that's constantly building, but also have a residual plan with no limits, etc., etc. It's always been to push it to the limits. But, it's a big difference having a binary compensation plan with 100,000 members, 1 million members, and definitely a difference with 33 million members. And one thing I'd like to say is, unfortunately, and that is pretty common, it is actually the networker's job to push the comp plan to the limits. But there is also, and as you've known, we have had, I would say, especially the last 12 to 14 months, we have had a tremendous amount of frauds in the system, manipulations in the system, people using, building a structure, manipulating matching bonus, manipulating the 1-3 binary. Nobody in the world have had the 1-3 binary. Nobody has even copied us because it's impossible to copy and run a company. And so when you have a compensation plan to the limit, and on top of that have manipulation, actually the company comes into a situation where they're losing money when they're growing. And I will say that that's an investment because this, has been tremendous, and a lot of people have made fortunes building this company. But on top of that, what's very, very interesting with this is that at the same time of people, creating this fortune and the company growing to 33 million, it is time to look at making sure that nobody can manipulate the compensation plan. It is the company's responsibility to make sure that it's impossible to do anything that can potentially harm your future, your residual income, your business 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now. And it is the company's responsibility. And that's why I will say that all this year, actually, there's been so much work done on looking at different numbers, what people are doing, how they're doing it, and actually looking everywhere. Because, of course, a big part of this is why we've had, and we don't need to hide about that, we have had payment delays. People have been getting paid, but we have had delays, and it's the number one rule in this industry is that people get paid on time. If you ask for a withdrawal, you should get it in time. And so, looking at this, we are going to be making some tremendous things. I'm going to go through them with you, actually starting tomorrow. And let me just go through them step by step here. First of all the adjustments we're doing is to create a longevity and basically sort out all future problems or potential future problems. We've even looked at things that can happen a year or 2, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now, making these different, arrangements or adjustments. Now, the number one point is to solve future payouts, meaning if you ask for a withdrawal, you get it in time. And that, again, it doesn't matter if you're earning 100 euros, 500 euros, 1,000 euros, 10,000 euros, or 40,000 euros, you should be able to make a withdrawal and get it in time, period. Less interference from the BSS. We have had a lot of, BSS kicking in for the reasons I was just telling you. People are building in a way that the compensation plan doesn't hold, so the BSS kicks in. In my world, way too much, because you're actually taking from everybody for a percentage of people that is working with the compensation plan or using manipulation, it would call it. So whatever I'm going to show you we're still going to have the BSS. The BSS is a tremendous tool to keep the company secure year by year. But it shouldn't be hitting everybody with 20, 25, 30%. It should be nothing and then maybe a few percent here and there because, things are growing at its limit. Secure future for the network and the company. The network still have the most lucrative compensation plan there is in this industry. And, of course, the company needs to make money. Now, the company doesn't need to make a lot of money, but they need to make a little money because you want the company to grow, you want support to get better, you want more offices, you want more support marketing, events, promotions, etc., etc. Company needs to earn some money. Of course, with this, as you know, we've just started the C1 Rewards swap when it comes to the multi-wallet. And this is a very long-term plan where actually the members are owning 50% of the shares of the multi-wallet. Talking about that, it's actually very, very exciting. 50% of the shares is divided by all the C1 Rewards holders. Of course, you need to swap to the shares, of course. Now, the potential value of just the multi-wallet together with all the streamlines from the, coming in from our different products and services, the potential a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, on the multi-wallet is amazing. I'll ask you one question. All of you are leaders on this line. I know that all of you have got multiple payments from, for example, Crowd1. And you probably have done because you're crypto-friendly, working, knowing the crypto industry. When you get paid or you pay somebody with B2C, for example, there is a fee every single time. I think you've all seen it. Start looking at that fee. Start understanding the meaning of the multi-wallet down the line with millions of people, using the multi-wallet in Crowd1, what this will mean for the value of the multi-wallet. It is hysterical numbers. We've been talking about $500. That is at the lowest, every single active KYC member on a company like the multi-wallet, that's what we're talking about. So let's get into what we are going to be doing. We're actually going to be discontinuing the bundles, and I'm telling you that this will happen actually tomorrow. We're going to be discontinuing the bundle discount of up to 10% when you're purchasing gift cards. This is being used heavily in manipulation areas that we are seeing, so we're going to be discontinuing it. Actually, yesterday, we activated the 1/3 matching bonus ratio that actually we've been talking about since February, so everybody's well aware that you actually that we are activating that. Next is rollout of our active points demand. We're going to do it step by step. I'll go through it. And we are going to be doing some adjustments on our BP, on our product packages. So first, the bundle discount will be discontinued. So this will be actually happening tomorrow. I said that again. So actually all of you on this call have that information about 21 hours before everybody else. The 1-3 matching bonus ratio is actually for when you're earning money. Let's say in your left leg, as an example, when you're earning in binary 120 BP, for example, you can actually earn 3 times that 360 BP. This is to give you an example. This goes on 7-day periods. So if you earn 1,000 in the binary your day one, you can actually during that day and the next 6 days earn a total of 3,000 in matching bonus. It's very simple. It also is to actually drive people building the business correctly and the right people getting paid as well. Rollout of AP demand, as you've seen and know, we are going to actually have a system where you get, to get the crowd bonus and the basic bonus, you need 5 active points. And then it's actually going to be step by step up for matching bonus from 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 to 25. And the same for the residual, growing higher levels. We are actually going to be starting with just 3 AP points. We want everybody to get paid, but we also want people to use our products and share our products. And I mean, you should be able to start the business, activate your mixer, activate your products, help your front lines to activate mixer, and for every front line that gets an active point from mixer, you get one as well. So 3 active points is what we're going to demand for all these bonuses: crowd bonus, matching bonus, and residual bonus starting tomorrow. So if you only have 2 points, let's get to work and make sure you get a 3 active points by tomorrow, and help anybody else that doesn't. This is also an important step. Compliant, legal, all the things we're doing is very, very important long term when it comes to compliance and legal. And you actually saw Business for Home maybe yesterday. They were actually interviewing our head of compliance, Mr. Martin Bilsma, how important it is with compliance and how important Crowd1 takes compliance as well. And it's one of our biggest growing departments as well in the company. We are going to be doing some adjustment on the BP on our products. As you see, it's a minor adjustment on the white package, a little bit more on the other ones. We're going to keep the same ratio. Reason we're doing this is actually to make sure that the compensation plan holds again. So we are, always in line with payouts. Now, I know that it always is when you're making changes. There's always things with changes you like more, things you like a little bit less. That's always how it is. And unfortunately, we have to actually protect the company. It is the company's job to make sure that the compensation plan is as good as possible, pays as much as possible to a brand new member starting building their business, to somebody that has built a little business, earning money every single week, every single month, and of course to the leaders that have built and helped a lot of people as well. It is our responsibility to make sure that the company can keep on running, that the company can pay all the members on time, and continue to develop and grow the business. And that the company takes very serious and shows it with the steps. We also know that the number one thing in this business, and the reason why 9 out of 10 starts this business, is to build a residual income. And in this company, there's no limits on residual incomes. And how do you reach higher residual incomes? You grow in rank. So if you today are a director 1-star and you grow to director 2-star, you will grow your residual income. If you grow to a director 3-star, you grow it even more. If you go president, it goes even more than that. And I will say that, I've been looking at, on monthly, and if you look at the last month, our president's been earning, over 5,000 euros residual, our active presidents. Now this is tremendous, and you can just look at growing it even higher. So we are actually tomorrow going to be introducing a promotion, something that's never been seen before, and something we're very, very excited about. What we call actually the Rank Booster Promotion. The Rank Booster Promotion means that on all the BP you're doing, you actually get 30% extra rank points for achieving a new rank in the system. This is something we're introducing tomorrow, and actually from tomorrow until the end of the year, for the rest of 2021, we will do this Rank Booster Promotion. Meaning if you do a 10,000 BP in your system, you will actually get an extra 30,000 more rank points for your rank. If you do 100,000, you'll get 130,000, and so on. So you see that your different packages will actually have a higher BP calculation for your ranks, and this is a super booster for you to boost your rank during this month, during next month, and during the coming months, to actually grow your rank and enjoy a higher residual income. And remember, what you do, other people do. So when you are leading the way, going direct to 3-star, going president 1-star, going president 2-star, going president 3-star, going senior president 2-star, going senior president 3-star, going ambassador, other people are seeing what you're doing. And every step you take, actually you're growing your residual one step that is coming every single month as well. Now, all this, again, I've been talking about, we are doing to look at the long-term business to make sure, and I think you'll love this slide, and that is that payouts, no matter if you're withdrawing 500 euros, 1,000 euros that you earn, 10,000 euros you've earned, or if you've earned 50,000 euros, you make a withdrawal and you get it paid in time. I'll say it again. No matter what you're withdrawing, you get paid in time. And this is a part of our process, together with the multi-wallet, together with the swap, together with the super exciting launch of Planet IX. Things happening with Migster that will be amazing. I know that we're not far from launching a new platform on live trends, also looking at other products. But all of that is fantastic. But number one thing is payouts. And when they are always in time, there's nothing that beats that when it comes to trust, building a business long term. And that's why I'm saying this a few times, that this is a big part of it. Together with compliance, legal, compensation plans need to be on activity basis. We're activating that with active points. It also needs to be that, if you're purchasing a package and use the system way too much, it can't be overpaying. That's not long term. It doesn't work 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. That's not being a long-term business. It is about building network, making a lot of money, building the business. It's about when you earn money, withdraw, get paid in time, and of course, reaching ranks and growing your residual. And that's why we actually is doing this promotion. I love this thing, Rank Booster Promotion. I recommend you all to work really hard working with your team and together, help somebody go direct to 1-star and you'll go direct to 2-star. Help somebody go direct to 3-star and they will have people going 1-star, 2-star, and you'll go president. It's about helping other people reach a rank, and you will automatically reach a rank yourself. And we have great leaders, our ambassadors, top senior presidents that are actually leading by example, helping everybody grow their business on a daily basis. And the excitement and opportunities around that is why we call it Unleash Opportunities with Crowd1. Remember, you're building one crowd and getting paid on multiple opportunities again and again and again. And I guess that's my part. I leave it back to you, Jens.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you so much. It's a great presentation, and I think that everyone listening in can relate to exactly what you said on this call. I do want to say that, you know, this is not coming out of the blue. This is really in-depth analysis, as we stated before. Do give it a week or two to work out, to really have its effect once implemented. Do make sure that you are, you know, as active in promoting this as you were in recruiting